Alright, people. Uh-oh. How about uh-oh yourself, Phil? Happy Tuesday. It's one of those days where it's just... I was kind of wishing it was already halfway through the week. I was sitting here at some point this afternoon thinking it was actually Wednesday, but it's actually not, which is ultra sad right now. Hope you're all doing alright. Stevie, how's it going? What's up? Hello to everyone else, whether you're lurking or not. Back for some more career mode. It never changes. What's the opposite of a variety streamer? Like gotta be a better word than non-variety streamer. Sadak streamer. Maybe. Successful streamer. You gotta stick to what you know, right? Not that I know a great deal about this either, to be fair. I mean, I only just started using setups, right? That's the fastest way to go in this game. I only just knew that, apparently. Anyway, let's go straight in, shall we? Hope everyone's good. Stevie, crazy busy week already. I've had a real busy week as well. Like, this has been the busiest week I've had in my new job. It's only Tuesday. Terrific. I don't have the camera on either. Hang on. Okay. Hello. Stevie misses the preset 4 times. I do as well, man. I do as well. But I mean, the pace has got... If only this game only had 100% AI. We've just got to move with the times, man. If we're going, we've got to be going quicker. Always be quicker. Oh my god, what happened to my hair? Oh yeah, the hat. Oh, it's a hat. Yeah, it is a hat. It's a bit cold for me head today. And besides, my hair looks like shit today. So, cover that up, right? Webcam troubles, am I right? First world problems. Okay, so we're in Spain. We're at Spain today. I've almost forgotten what the calendar was. Do you remember back in the days when you would know what race would come up next based on the calendar? I'm at this point where this season it hasn't really... I don't know what track's been coming next. Like, I finished the last race and I thought we had Azerbaijan next. Like, seriously. I don't think Azerbaijan's for like another 2 races yet. We've got Monaco after this. There used to be a period where it was just like Australia. You always knew what would happen. You'd have Australia, you'd have Malaysia, you'd have China, you'd have Bahrain, then you'd go to Spain. That's when the European season starts as well in Spain. But in this pretend calendar, we're at the Netherlands. That's apparently the season opener for Europe. Hat reveal. Hat reveal. It's nice and warm. My ears, bottom of my ears keep falling out though. I just want to just pull it down. Let's do career. Enough about fashion. There's no real fashion. I have no real fashion sense. But at least I'm warm and comfortable. And that's what we all want, right? Oi oi Tams. Didn't say hi. Sorry, pal. Okay, where are we at today? I think we're all good for parts. Only one R&D part in the pipeline. It's been steady, the development so far on this car. We've still stayed 3rd fastest. If anything, we're pressing second fastest car at the moment. We're not far away. Nothing to add. We've got no parts. Nothing. I can't purchase anything. Everything's so expensive now. Like, seriously. Like 1,600, 1,100 for a part there. It's gonna be tough progress now to actually buy anything. It's going to be like one part every 2 races. We don't have a teammate that's really putting his weight. And I don't mean me. I mean Nick. Although in saying that today. Now, the original title of this stream was something to do with me complaining about 2-stopping. So I remember at this race last time, and I'm expecting it to happen again this time. Is that the people who are qualifying outside of the top 10 are almost certainly going to 1-stop. Or try and 1-stop. So I'm hoping Nick gets a good result here. That's assuming he doesn't qualify in the top 10. He could easily 1-stop this and get a podium, right? And maybe beat me, who knows? I don't know how good my pace is. Inflation, am I right? Honestly, like, dark times. Dark times. What's the conversion rate for sterling to R&D points? I have to put some of my own cash in. Way to put down Nick's chances. I'm just spitting straight facts. That's all I'm doing. He might beat me because I'm going on a 3-stop. No, I'm not. But if I end up in the top 10, I'm going to be on that soft tyre, which is almost certainly going to lock me into a 2-stop. I'm not 3-stopping. I'm not doing this again. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Okay, rivalry. No one really cares, right? All we need to do is finish qualifying and finish the race, and they're the 2 ticks that we need to push us past the 30 threshold to beat Alex Albon in the rivalry. So that's pretty much done and dusted. Stand-ins for anyone who needs a reminder. If you missed last race, it was a great win. It was a good win, actually, from 7th. We qualified 7th. How did we win? Everyone was all very close, I think, pace-wise. Yeah, I think we just passed cars on track. Genuinely enjoyable race. We did spend the last 10 laps on our own, though. Well, defending from Bottas, but it wasn't really much of a threat. We have spent, it has to be said, we have won the past 2 races, but we have been shadowed both times by Mercedes. So, it's close. It's competitive. I'm having to work for it. So I'm not up in the difficulty today. I'm not making that decision. I know there was conversation towards the end of the last stream suggesting should we up the difficulty even more. Bearing in mind we went from 100 to 105 at the start of this season. And now people are already saying, oh, try like 108 or 107 or something. We need to see how it develops. The problem we have is that performances are fluctuating circuit to circuit. I mean, we qualified 7th, for God's sake, and then all of a sudden we were fast in the race. It's hard. It's a hard thing to balance, because if we went 110, I mean, would we be as competitive in the race? But 2, are we even going to be close enough to even challenge in qualifying, or are we just going to qualify 15th every race? So there's a lot to mess around with, and maybe it's something we'll think about as the season goes on. Run sandbags in quali. Should I just run 50% fuel? I'll just run 50 kilos of fuel in qualifying. Oh no, I am running sandbags in quali, my bad. Reverse that round. Should I just run an extra 50 kilos in the race? Just to balance it out. Maybe. Hi to your Quiddles, by the way. I think that's your first message today. That'd be good, pal. Okay, let's roll. Engine parts look good. Gearbox, I think this is this the last race for the gearbox? Hang on, what race are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last race. Last race for the gearbox. So, it's on 57. Should make it, right? Should make it. I've been worrying about it for some... Well, it had one bad race and now I'm really on edge about it. And then the other parts should be fine as well. So, should be good. Last the first challenge. No, I'm not doing that. Because the one time I probably would do something like that, I'm going to be really slow. Like, this is the first time I'm literally going to these circuits and discovering how fast the AI are on 105%. So, no, I'm not doing that. Use 100 difficulty, but skip quali every race. I mean, we used to do stuff like that. Like, back in the old days, for people who might still remember, I used to do co-op, and we used to do that. We used to crank it up, because 100 was the highest difficulty back then. And we'd run the fastest car, so we had a chance. And then we'd start from the back, and we would just try and blast our way to the front as quick as possible. And a 50% race. And that's actually really good. It's about finding the right balance, really. What you enjoy doing. Okay, let's do some of this. Once again, I've pinched the setup from time trial leaderboards. So let's see how wildly unstable this is.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there.
The co-op with Neil was painful to watch. Yeah, it was, because he got rolled everywhere. You should have. Why didn't you wait for him to come into the chat before you said that? Copy and paste that. Just copy it into a notepad and just paste it later on. Just out of nowhere, even if we're not talking about co-op, just mention it. Just say that exact thing. That would trigger him so bad. Yeah, with Neil it was because I didn't have F1 on the PC, and Fissy, who was my eventual co-op partner, didn't have he didn't race on the 360 that often, I don't think, or didn't really want to. I think he had his own co-op, I think, with Ryan for a bit. So I was like, well, who can I go with? And Neil, bless him, volunteered. Yeah, you're right though. It was sometimes uneven on occasion. But yeah, with Fissy it was really good, really close as well. I think there was a point where I was actually learning to drive on the wheel as well at the same time, which he tried to take advantage of. But it was fun. Phil with the RIP. Sorry, mate. We will do something soon. I do promise. We will do something eventually. Yeah, Phil wants to be the next partner, and I mean, yeah, it's a good match. Be fun. Hey, Mark and Sky, or Mark. I'll call you Mark.
This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Not seen that name for a while. Hope you're good. This is the part of the stream where I normally reminisce about the old days. That's what normally seems to happen. Oh, that co-op, F1 2014, that was the last time. Like, there was a genuine co-op mode in a Codemasters game. I don't want to rant about it. I feel like I'm going to break into it in a second, though. I'm on the verge, I'm on the edge of just flipping out again about this this lack of co-op. I know there's like a workaround where you can just like create an online lobby and yeah, just like set up your own championship and just have 2 people. I mean, you can have as many people as you want, and then you just populate the rest of the grid with AI. That's pretty much the workaround for co-op. But my god, it just was just much easier when you just had like a proper standalone co-op mode. I'd like a split screen co-op mode as well, to be honest. It just got neglected for some reason. I hope it gets added again at some point. But I think the focus is shifting to esports, isn't it? So why would they worry about that? Who knows? Hi, James. Actual James Franco. I still love that username. Hope you're good, man. With Phil, Turkey 2010 every race when? I think it would be quite close between me and Phil. We've had our fair share of fights in the past, not just on F1. I think predominantly Forza and iRacing. You know, we've had some pretty big fights in the past. That would actually be that'd be really fun to do. I'd really look forward to doing that. Stevie done a 4-way co-op before. Yeah, exactly. It's just all right, isn't it? You are just literally simulating a season. You don't have any of the features like how many times you got qualified your teammate and things like that. Like, it's not really focused on that. So it's needed. Best overtake from someone in Discord. Someone's asking best overtake what? Best overtake on someone from the Discord. Ah, right, okay. Sorry, I got you. Good question. All right. Someone had a graph. See, that's what you had to. That's what you got to do, though. You just got to get your Excel sheet out and just start recording all the stats down there. just like Mini with his iRacing stats. Love them. They're great. But yeah, for co-op. Of course it was you. What a twist. Didn't see that coming. What was my best overtake on someone from the Discord? It's hard to tell. I mean, nothing... I don't really think about best overtake of all time. What comes to mind? On the Discord, first one that comes to mind is... It wasn't even overtake, it was just me like picking up the pieces. But in Legends, in the very first season in F1 2010, in the ARL Veterans Championship at Hockenheim, there was me and Fist fighting for the lead with X Shuffle. And well, actually, it was them two ahead, and I was catching them on fresh tyres. I think I stopped later than both of them and had the benefit of fresh tyres, so I was catching them up. And both of them collided at the hairpin, and I just won't forget. I made a gif out of it of just me overtaking, and just had that overtake on loop the whole time because they just collided at the hairpin, spun each other off, and I just scooped around minding my own business and took the lead off of both of them, who were like fighting so hard over that position. Good battles. Okay, so I can probably talk more about good battles, I guess. So are you specifically asking with people from the Discord? Most of them are probably with Phil, to be honest. In more recent times, anyway. I say more recent. I'm talking about like last 5 years.
Okay, test complete, and that was a good job indeed.
I don't know why, but when I think of racing with Phil, I always think back Zandvoort in the Pro Mazda, and just how that just blew up. And then the race after, I think we raced at Motegi, I think, in that same season as well. I think we had 2 great races at Motegi, actually, in 2 back-to-back seasons. That was good fun. They're the ones where there's been probably a lot of overtaking. Why am I still going? I've just realised I finished this program half a lap ago. You remember the X Shuffle battle on Road America? I've raced so often, so much with him. Like, there were so many battles, I couldn't pick one that stood out. Because it was literally every week that I was racing him in some form or another. We had some really good scraps in the American Le Mans GT class. Yeah, Motegi was fun. I liked Motegi. Let's see. Actually, no, I can tell you what my best overtake was. I've actually got video of it. It's on my YouTube channel. Hang on, one sec. Let me just let me bring it up. I just remembered. If I can find it. Why have I got the stream thing there? Ignore the countdown. Let's see. Don't worry, Phil, it's not you. Hang on. Let me show that. Hang on. Can you see that? Okay. This is a touring car. This is a touring car league. I'm just waiting for it to come up on the. There we go. It's come up. So this is American Le Mans. Look at the quality. Jeez. It's because I got it blown up. That's why. But anyway, this is American Le Mans. This is on Snake. He had a really fast car at Catalonia. So he's the guy that I'm side by side with at the moment. And I couldn't get past him. No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was Snake. So I've got to run on him here. He goes really defensive. Like, really defensive. This is how he used to defend against me. He'd go really hard to the inside. And then I just gave him That was clean. That was clean. Yeah, invalid lap from slipstreaming. He got proper mugged off. That was my favourite overtake. I think not just for the move, because I had it planned in my head for about a lap that I was going to do that. Because I was sending him that way. He was going inside the whole time, every time. Hard inside, and then he would come across once he thought I was alongside, so I was like, right, okay, I'm just going to switch it. So that was fun. But it was the reaction after, because we just died laughing in the chat as well when it happened. Yeah, that was fun. Forza was great. I can't remember many specific battles, but I mean, it just used to be fun, just to do nights like that. Like in our league, we would do, like, no joke, 7 reverse grid races a night. That was our league format. So it always resulted in carnage. I just realised it's at the same circuit where we're at the same circuit where I just mugged Snake off as well. So we're still at Catalonia. Used to race it with Jello sometimes. Yeah, so that was a nice move. That was probably my favourite overtake. I couldn't pick one from the Discord lot. Nothing. Because, like I said, with the Discord lot, the only person I really raced on a consistent basis was Phil, and we never really. I was never chucking it up the inside or anything. We always gave each other a lot of room. In most cases. I think the better memories I have of the Discord lot is actually the endurance races we had. We had some great fights, like, as a team. That's what I really liked. Who was the guy that caused massive drama in Pro Mazda? Oh no, I know who you're talking about. It was Govan. Govan Keeney. Yeah. I'm saving no fuel here, by the way. I'm always torn. I'm always wound up when I talk about it, because it was like, he was quick. He was quick, you know, but just couldn't keep it tidy. You remember me and Jordan in the first social race on F1 2015 and we crashed at turn 4? I can't even remember that. And then we blamed each other instantly. Yeah, that sounds about something we'd do. Oh shit, where am I going? I'm looking at chat, not the racetrack. Yeah, so, hang on. Itch. Was it Bahrain? Yeah, I do miss racing Jordan. He's about still in some form, we just don't race anymore. But Govan was literally pro Mazda Maldonado. No, that's giving Maldonado too much credit, I think. Govan was quick, you know, he was a race winner, and even when he left the league and even before, like, he was very, very quick. I don't know, I just don't understand why it just, like, descended into chaos all the time. And it just happened to be me every time. That was the magnet. It was like 3 races in a row where we just came to blows every time. Like, he collided in the back of me twice. And then obviously the Brands Hatch crash, if anyone obviously, well, everyone remembers that. That's like the standout moment from the league. But yeah, such a shame because we wanted fast drivers in that category as well.
Program complete and a job well done.
Yeah, it wasn't as if the crash was deliberate. So, you know, it just happened every time though. So, it was just unfortunate for him, I think, that the person he kept crashing into was the league coordinator. So, I just lost my patience with it. Like, some people would always come up in the stewards inquiries and it was kind of like, yeah, this guy again, oh, it happens. But, like, it happened like 3 or 4 times, like, in a row. And I was just like, come on, man. What are you doing, Goban?
Best lap so far.
I'm always inclined. I always want to bring up the video, but I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it. This isn't a watch videos back stream. I think Stevie mentioned we should do something like that at some point. That'd be quite funny. There's hundreds of videos, so there's a lot to choose from. Let's go. Let's go to FP. Let's do FP2. Do it. I'll do it one day. I'm not doing it tonight. Oh shit. Where are we on the leaderboard? Oh shit.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time.
We're 2 seconds off. It's alright. It's fine. I'm not worried. Shit. Go on, Carlos. I didn't even look where he was. If he's ahead of me, it's not good. You never saw it. I don't want to show it. Because when I look back at it and I reflect on it, I get unnecessarily angry. And I look back at the incident and I think, could I have given... You got to understand a bit of context here as well, I think. This was a track, this was a race that I stressed a lot over, and I was determined to beat Goban as well. And it was at Brands Hatch, which was one of my favourite circuits as well. And qualifying, we were close, and I thought I could really do well in the race. And yeah, I jumped. I had the best start I've ever had in that car, and it took the lead. And it was great, having a great time. And should I just do the video? I don't want to, but I'm gonna. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? I don't even know if it's on here, but I'm not sure if I've got it unlisted. It might actually be. No, I think it's on here. It's on here. I get karmaed almost immediately. Hang on. Right, so bear in mind, I was 5 years younger at this point. Okay. Are we ready? Let's bring it back. Oh shit, hang on. Can you see that? The king of starts. You know what's coming. Let's take this off, hang on. Oh shit, no. I did put nothing but Spain. Pain. Pain. Yeah, I did. I didn't mean it like this though. Right, are we ready? Right, I'm going to stop talking so you can actually hear the audio as well.
Focus.
Focus.
Gla gla gla.
Yeah, gla.
He even says in chat, Kerry, no beast start.
I'm more worried about tackling.
Please, no beast start. Oh, he doesn't realise what's coming.
Yeah, have a good one, please.
Alright, shut up.
I am the king of starts!
Little did I know.
Follow white, he was going very, very slow.
Wow! Clear on the left. Wow, man.
I just died one Johansson. Made it work as well.
Neil?
Oh, if only I didn't make this mistake here.
No!
Hope it wasn't me, I was close to you, but I didn't think I hit you.
That's my fault.
Oh, yeah, and no, I just put it.
You are an absolute moron, Goban, I swear to God.
He's not done it again, has he? Choked.
Goban.
They left.
What are you doing?
Fuck's sake. Game over, lads. Watch out, everyone come around turn 5, watch out.
Why are you going up the inside there, my friend?
You'll need a tow back to pit lane.
He's getting banned.
Hold your reset button.
Yeah, this is the race of the century. Get in there, I mean like...
Sorry to everyone caught up in
Do you
that,
like the way I'm just
I have
looking
no
at the
idea what
accident
you're
as well? I've got
doing,
like the perfect view.
The whole fucking field wrecked.
That was mad, wasn't it?
Oh, no, it
So hang on, yeah, it caused the biggest pile
There
up.
was another thing I forgot to turn on.
So hang on, yeah, we'll watch some of the.
Yeah.
Well, at least people can't blame me this time.
I backed out.
Nah, if it was your fault.
Yeah.
It does not. What more?
Why is he? I don't know why he's trying to go down the inside there. There's like.
I've made a clear move to the inside.
I got so much damage tutorial.
Oh, this should be an interesting race.
So, what
I'm ready.
I mean,
Wait,
So,
who's leading?
Takkanen's out, I think, possibly.
Right, let me just pause it here. Now, I look back at this sometimes and I think, I know this is a mad move he makes. It is a mad move. But, does my car go pinch him even more? Like, the trajectory of my car is going towards the inside.
My steering movement is straight.
Oh, well, I've just justified myself there. So, never mind, just answered that.
Surely. My steering movement is straight. I don't know how he can say I turned in on him.
Come on, we want to see the accident.
I don't believe what has happened.
I like it.
Where are you, Phil?
Is that Evan going off in the background?
Like
7th.
That's
Biz is
starting from
5th.
like near 20th.
Yeah, I want to see the carnage now. Can we skip forward a little bit?
What?
Oh, we'll go on board. We'll go on board.
For the events, it seemed like there might have been a bit in that too.
Yeah, because on my screen I was very...
I don't know why we're showing this.
But I didn't hit
I want to get on the race.
Yeah, it looks like you've gone like past him. The netcode's happened, which has dragged you into him.
Yeah, then he just wipes out the other guy as well. It's just
what
mad.
What did he expect the track to do? Just give him loads of space?
it. So,
Oh,
I was
no,
angry.
that's right, yeah. Teammate, by the looks of it though.
So this is the rest. This is the rest.
Awful accident.
Plus 4.
This is a close, slow train, lazy.
yeah,
I guess
that's what
you'll-
it looked like.
There you go. That's it, really.
I think that deserves
Who's
maybe a
leading, Phil?
quali.
There's one guy miles out in front.
Wait, so Mitten's gonna win. Oh my god.
So there you go. Pretty much
No,
replays.
no,
Oh, this might be a fun one.
That's it.
I'll do the helicopter and then I'll go back. This is the last one.
That says that at the bottom. Oh, I see. What is the key for it? Hang on, I'll go find out.
Yeah, I'll be having enough as it. Just go for it.
I think it's
a bit hard
6
because I
on the
don't have
keypad.
this big-
That's not the best angle. It's on me.
I just
Okay.
can't. Oh god.
Out.
Oh, you are.
Check if I had damage because I didn't want to tow if I had.
Where's this Lee?
Where's-
Hang on.
You just
I said I'll go back, but I'm
Had a
watching this
massive
now.
amount of damage 'cause I
Okay.
thought, I'd clipped.
Wow, you
Whoever went
just
around.
had time to just pick your route, Robo. Oh my
That was
god.
easy. That was easy.
That's so dry.
Job done. Okay. So back in game. That's good, wasn't it? Willow's GP, yeah, that shithouse MS Paint livery. Love it. Ah, there we go. Maybe we'll do it. We should do a stream, just go through all the old stuff one day. That'd be quite funny. Anyway, we move on. I was very angry in the moment now. So, the less said about that, the better. CB's turning audio off. He's had enough now. He's come in, he's got what he wanted out of this stream.
In this program, we're looking at ERS management managing your battery efficiently throughout the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly, but it will.
All right, let's
also give you
carry on.
maximum power.
Got a couple more practice programs to do. We're a bit behind the schedule here. The stream's going to go over 2 hours at this rate. It feels like there's so much grip in this car. But the setup just feels a bit too loose at the moment. Whoa, that corner in particular is not fun. Do you remember last year's game? You would go through that corner I just went through, turn 8, and the rear end would just swap every time. Didn't matter what setup you had at all. It just used to swap ends the whole time. And now with this setup I've got on, it's starting to do that again. I'm a bit worried about the FP1 time. We were so far off the pace there. Granted, not a performance run, but we're not really that far down the order usually. I'm a bit worried. It feels like there's a lot of grip, but I can't make the most of it at the moment. Okay, that's another program done anyway. We'll do a quali sim at the end, just to see where we stack up. I think FP3 is a washout, so we're not going to be able to do a strategy, do the FP3 program. Anyway.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
So, genuine question. How do you guys know when the stream's on? Are you seeing a notification on YouTube, like later in the afternoon, saying there's a stream coming, and then you just make your way over to Twitch? Or are you on Twitch at the time when it switches on? Because you guys came in early today. I was just curious to know. Tams was on Twitch and just happened to see I was live. But that's good. James Franco's got it on the sub box. Respect. He's an OG. Everyone just saw it on YouTube. Okay, that's cool. So I know they're working. Because what seems to have happened is that everyone sees a notification on YouTube and doesn't watch it on YouTube. So I'm sat here with like no one in the text, in the voice, in the chat at all on YouTube. And everyone's all come over to Twitch. No problem. But at least I know it's worthwhile. It's quite handy. Twitch needs something like that though, you know what I mean? I've missed that. That was such a shit corner. Wasn't even looking again. YouTube is too slow. I've tried to lower it to like low latency mode to try and decrease that time, but again, still compared to Twitch, it's like it's not good enough, is it? Yeah, it's not good enough that lap. Fifth fastest. Biscuit Basket says, you what, mate? There is someone in YouTube. I can't believe it. Hello, Biscuit. We need more biscuit chat. Or do you want to start it off? Is there a biscuit related question that needs to be opened up to the chat? Oh, that's actually James Franco's account. So wait, James Franco is Biscuit? Oh wow. This is something new. James Franco is a biscuit aficionado. prefer YouTube generally, but when you're streaming in 2 places, it's better. Yeah. It was James Franco all along. I mean, I'm conflicted about that because I'm thinking, oh, well, that's someone else new. But in fact, there's just one person with 2 split personalities in the chat. So it's good to know I've got 8 people watching along. 7 of them are loyal viewers, and one of them is, well, 8 of them are loyal viewers, I should say, but one of them is also masquerading as a someone on the YouTube community as well. How do they get the caramel in the Snickers bars? I mean, why are you out? I mean, technically it was biscuit chat. I bought that on myself. I mean, very good question. There must be a documentary on it or something, right? They make documentaries on everything these days. I mean, maybe it's a secret process. Because otherwise everyone else would be doing it, right? Maybe I don't want to know. For all we know, it's probably unethical. And then everyone would just boycott Snickers.
Great lab.
Hold up, is a Snickers classed as a biscuit? Yeah, good point. Probably not. Don't listen to James, he's a damn liar. Do you have these kind of arguments with yourself? Like, do you just switch between... Like, are you like Professor Quirrell and Lord Voldemort? You just have 2 faces. Snickers is classed as nuts.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
Snickers is classed as Ligma. Right, this is the key part. How are we going to stack up now in the qualifying simulation? You know, with everything cranked up on the softer tyre. Actually, we seem okay. We're doing alright against the target time. Yeah, we're doing more than alright against the target time. Again, that doesn't really matter here. I just don't want to be 18th on the leaderboard again, you know? Good sec to that. Car feels amazing with these tyres on. Oh, bit too much curb there, though.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back.
Yeah, good. Here we see Kerry desperately trying to draw attention to what's on the stream. Meanwhile, the chat's just making biscuit theories. Yep. That's what it's descended to. Question you saw on Reddit: Danny Rick or Montoya?
So far is a 1 minute 15.9.
It's kind of an unfair question to ask on Reddit because I imagine there's a lot of people who actually don't remember Montoya driving. One of them being me as well. So I don't know. The obvious answer to me is Danny Rick, but I've not obviously appreciate Montoya in his time. You know, used to shake up, you know, the order up front. But yeah. I mean, Montoya has some funny moments as well, but he always struck me as like, you know, kind of a moody guy as well. Maybe like post F1 anyway. He always gave me that vibe.
Miles per hour.
Don't really warm to him like you would Danny Rick. Although I know the question you're asking is probably, you know, about driver ability more than anything. Montoya's got pedigree though, you know. When you think about it. You know, he's won in kart. You know, he's won Indy. So, you know. he's a talented guy, and then obviously, you know, he's done endurance stuff as well. So yeah, Montoya. Well, certainly Montoya's proved that he's a well-rounded driver. I didn't mean like that wasn't a joke about that wasn't a weight joke, by the way. I'm just trying to clarify. A rage just come in as I said that as well. Shit, I didn't mean it like that. He's a well-rounded driver of ability. So yeah, but Danny Rick, yeah, I mean Danny Rick's only shown it in an F1 car, hasn't he? Anyway, Royal is live. Thank you for the raid. 12 people. That's like double my viewership. Actually double. So it's been a successful night for me so far. Hope it was a good stream for you though. I'll have to check it out. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate that so much. We're just chatting right now about who's a better driver, Danny Rick or Juan Pablo Montoya. Apparently it was a question that was asked in Reddit. And it's been brought forward to the discussion table today by actual James Franco. So, Rick traded, yeah. Obviously, so you're using, you know, the fact that Ricciardo was up against, you know, Verstappen, more than proves himself as a quality driver. It's true. I'm not downplaying Ricciardo at all. Of course, we've not, you know, asked me again when Ricciardo's career's over. And, you know, you can compare the two. Montoya probably should have had a championship. He was quick enough. You know, Williams was competitive enough. Perhaps deserved, you know, he deserved at least one. It's just unfortunate, you know, the era he was in at the time. But, you know, he was like today's Verstappen. You know what I mean? Like, he was like the challenger. He was the threat. So, yeah, extremely good. What I'm trying to say is I'm sitting on the fence. Not really. I'm gonna say Danny Rick. That's purely biased though. But you asked me to pick one or the other, so I'm going with Danny. See, what I would like is to see F1 drivers do other categories as well. James Franco's booed me. Don't boo me. Boo yourself. Royal saw my title and thought I needed to check me out. Wait, what was my title? I can't even remember. Hang on, let me just. Oh yeah, nothing but. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I changed it now. I made an executive decision last minute to change the stream title. At least it's paid off anyway, so I'm glad. FP3, I don't really want to do it because it feels like a washout this session. I don't score points even if I go there, will I get points? I'm doing it anyway. Only one way to find out. So now we're on our gearbox now, our race gearbox. So let's be extra precious with it. We're on wets though. It doesn't matter, it's not wet, so I'm not really going to bother. I'm just going to skip. Let's just see if it dries up. Esteban Ocon on pole! Imagine! We want to line up like this, okay? Not, well... You know what, no, let's keep Nick de Vries in 14th. We want him in 14th still. So, he'll one stop and then get a podium. Because we expect that's going to happen. Ignore. Let's just skip that. Don't worry. Doesn't matter that I came 20th. Ocon on the soft though. He's brave. It's been raining. It's still raining. Thanks Royal for the follow. Appreciate you. I've only been here 2 minutes. Glad you like what you're seeing. Disappointed from Gasly. I'm not actually seeing where Gasly was. It doesn't matter. He's got a dry setup on. It's fine. It'll be fine. Pierre Gasly, championship contender. He's got a chance here.
Interesting result today. Would you say that you're happy with your performance?
Okay. Would you say happy with your performance? Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I sat there in the garage and just watched everyone go around in the rain. I enjoyed it. Questions are terrible.
Great. Well, that's everything.
As sim drivery people, genuine question, random mechanical failures in game, yay or nay? I'm not a fan of random mechanical failures. It's like imagine having an internet disconnection. That is our mechanical failure equivalent in a league race, you know what I mean? And that feels like shit, you know, and that sucks. So I wouldn't go no. There's absolutely no need for it. I think if it's I'm a bit on the fence really in terms. I'm going to look at it from the other side. So you've got so I remember I used to race against people in league races who would absolutely abuse the car because it was the quickest way to go. So I'm talking like shifting down so fast, like I can't even comprehend. I can't even shift down that quickly. People slapping the paddle just to like get back down from eighth to first. You know, they're using shorter gears. Oh, sorry, they're using lower gears to go into corners just so that the car turns in. Like, kind of abusing how it works. But you get no punishment for that, I guess. What I would like though is, you know, doing stuff like that, abusing the car in that way, should come with some kind of penalty, in my opinion. I should have bought an R&D part there. Oh well, we'll do it afterwards. Do you guys know what I mean? Am I talking nonsense there? I hope that makes sense. Yeah, because yeah, take this game for example. You can literally just shift down and bang through the gearbox and have no punishment for it in an online race. But there should be the instance that if you're constantly doing that, then you put yourself at risk of doing that. I'm for that. That's not random in that sense. That's, you know, you've made that bed, so you've got to lie in it. I'm rambling, but yeah. Long story short, I don't want random failures. Totally random. Like, I don't want like a power unit to fail when I've done nothing to it. Oh, that's not good. Got a sense of fault here straight away. But if you abuse your car, you deserve to be punished, in my opinion. Okay, so evening Neil. Thank you Tams as well. You're coming in clutch. Literally, like didn't even miss a beat there. As soon as Neil said hello, Tams. Yeah, we were reminiscing a bit earlier, Neil, and the co-op got mentioned at some point. Not by me. Tams remembered it all off his own back. So, sorry, mate. I did tell Tams to repeat it though when you came in. I love how Neil's just gone, yeah, that was a bad time back then. It was. I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't mind going 20-0 in the season. That was fun. Actually, I can't remember if it was that bad. But it's okay. When we do a stream where we look back at all of the old videos, we'll look back at the co-op season and look through all the big moments there. Hey Waldo, nice mom. Right? It's looking fresh today. Like, I don't know if it's the lighting making it look really good. Yeah, looking good. Yeah. Right, hang on. James said something earlier that I just want to go back to. Stop talking, guys. I need to scroll up on the chat. Shit. I can't. This is so difficult on a laptop. Right, so James said, I feel like FIA should do a match of the day format on YouTube with race highlights from other categories of pundits. Good idea. Good idea. I was just about to say the difficulty with that would be that you wouldn't know what category's on during the day, right? Well, that's a stupid thing to say, but you know, you would have different categories happening on a certain days. But now I think in my mind thinking, that doesn't matter because football matches take place on different days. So immediately I've just shot myself down. It's a good idea. Oh, sorry. Just got a call real quick there. Hang on. Hi, Waldo. So when's the quiz starting? Says Waldo. Have you brought one with you? Oh, I didn't even miss a beat there. I paused right in the middle of a braking zone, and I'm straight back in. Didn't Neil bin it in the Suzuka pit lane? You know what? I can't even remember. So these things happened such a long time ago now. We were talking about. I think Stevie asked me earlier what my favourite overtake was, and I was just thinking, I don't know. Such a long time ago now. Don't remember any of it. All I remember from you, Neil, is lap 26. Way back when. F1 2010. You know? Leading the race at Spa, and you went and crashed on lap 26 and cost yourself that win. We've got a video of that as well. I'll add that to the list. What I'll do, I'll just make a playlist of all the videos that we're going to watch on this stream eventually when I decide to do a night like that. Waldo has a round, but you'll save it. No, do the quiz now. Bring your quiz here now. I want to score 0 points in that as well. Oh, 10th. 10th. James has unlimited quiz questions for his family that he did with his family. Honestly, that's what I did last year as well. It was just felt like I was doing a quiz every week. It was just stupid. I'm sick of them now. No wonder I'd score so badly last week. I just wasn't interested in the quiz. 17th! 113!
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:15.8.
Shit! I'm gonna start last! Your stepson... Hang on. So Neil's stepson came across his YouTube the other month and told his mates that his stepdad is a YouTuber. How many subs did you have in the end? You had a modest amount, right? I'm looking at chat. I should be driving. This is your fault, guys. If I end up out of the top 10 here, you're distracting me big time. I forgot to take the sandbags out. Shit. Of course. Hang on, I'll change that now. I'm thinking, where did that... I didn't even lose that much time. It wasn't even a bad lap. I don't think. Did I make any big mistakes? Alright. Everyone be quiet a second. I need to focus a sec. Quiddles go to P11 and then we want a one stop. I mean, that's the dream. Well, we're down right now. Done nothing wrong. Done nothing wrong. That was a really weird line through turn 3.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Bit wide there. Oh yeah, we lost time here, didn't we? Not a second, though. Horrific oversteer through turn 7. Oh, horrible bit of slide in mid-corner there. He called it! Quiddles, you're a sage. He always knows when I'm gonna send it. He always says send, and I'll do a send, and he's just called P11. And look where we are. Still some way off though. That's a whole second behind still. Every sector. 25-4.
Information on your current levels of
I mean, middle
time
sector,
damage,
big
press
loss.
the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then
Last sector's not great either.
to the tires and damage screen.
It's not good. I will take 11th though, if that means we can stop one less time than everyone else. But I know people are going to improve, so we need to go out again. Right, what do you want me to do? Should I go out and drive out this lap? Because past 2 races I've been screwed over by traffic when I've gone out late. Will I do GT3 on iRacing soon? Probably not. Soon is, how soon? I'm not going to be on iRacing for at least the next month or month and a half or so. You know what, I'm going to drive out. I'm just a bit wary of traffic. Need to get ourselves some space. So will I do GT3? In a month? Will I do it in a month? Probably not. I mean, when I come back to iRacing, when it happens, my focus will probably be single seaters again. That used to be where I got most enjoyment from, so it'll probably be there. That's not to say I won't do GT4 or GT3. Sorry. Like, I'll still be, you know, I'd like to do the endurance racing and stuff. Oh, Bathurst 12 hours is in a month. Mate, I can't even drive Bathurst in any car. How am I going to survive that for 12 hours? Absolutely no way I can do that. I'm ruling myself out of that officially right now, because I wouldn't be able to do that. I've not used my wheel for about a year and a half. Being asked if I fancy an open stream, an open lobby, sorry. Not today, unfortunately, sorry. We're just going to do career mode and then I've got to bounce after that. So, not today. Kuno, thanks for the follow. People are sticking around, this is weird. Thanks for watching, though. Oh, shit. Saved it. Wasn't even pushing there, wasn't looking either. Use a pad. I'm not going to use a pad. I'm not going to iRacing and using a pad again. I'm not going back that way again. I'm not doing it again. I don't want to. Bathurst was fun, but I mean, yeah. Oh my, I'm not looking again. You're a very bad influence on me tonight, guys. What happened to me just driving around? All I wanted to do when I started this was to just... I just wanted to drive around on my own and just talk to myself. Was that so difficult? Now I get an audience every week. This is just too much pressure. I'm so far off the pace here as well. This isn't looking good. Nick DeFries might out-qualify me here. This is how bad it's got, guys. I was slagging Nick off at the start of the stream. There's too much oversteer. I'm done. This lap's over. This lap is over. Kuno. Yeah, he follows me and the first thing I do is lose it on track. Yeah, that sounds about right. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? 11th? Yeah? We reckon we still got 11th?
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today.
I'll take 12th.
Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Well, that wraps up.
I don't know who jumped us.
Don't worry, we'll be back to
1,000th! Look at the gap to pole! That's really good. That's really close. Wow! 1,000th between the two Mercs. That's quick. That's close. Verstappen's within a 10th there as well. Look at this. Look at this gap. Like, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. They're all within 3 tenths there. I don't know who jumped us. Wasn't aware of who was where at the time. 12th is good though. Didn't get beat by DeFreeze either. That's pretty good. Only did one good lap as well, so done well. A second off though. That hurts. That's quite bad. Alex can try all he wants. I don't think he's going to win this rivalry. I need to score one more. One more tick. That's all I need. One more tick. Waldo, see you later, pal. Come back with some quiz questions, okay? Cheers, mate. I'm boring everyone, they're all going. Just because I didn't have a quiz, Waldo's disappeared. I can't believe it. Right, easy one stop. Now my worry now is obviously one stop is the way to go. But will everyone else be able to do that now? Like in the top 10? Are people going to be able to do that? They can't, surely. They won't be able to stretch the soft tyres that long, right? I actually can't afford any parts. I'm actually asking the engineer to make a recommendation. And it's going, no. Oh, I can afford a part. Give me the weight reduction. Why aren't you recommending that? Because it's a waste of money, probably. That's why. I've just wasted that. Brain dead streamer. Well, I wanted to be alone. True. Here we are.
Has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996?
And of course, Neil's left at the perfect time again. Enjoy your food, mate. I'll see you next time.
The Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya then, a high-speed 2.89-mile circuit which
Right on cue. I think you left right at the beginning of the last race as well, at this exact time.
Through the blind right of turn 9, which we might just see taken flat this weekend. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's start with Racing Point. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits. And
I know they were changing the turn 10 hairpin. Yeah, so is it the it's the MotoGP layout, right? It's that same line, isn't it, I think? I know they're opening it up anyway. It wasn't really an overtaking spot anyway, really, was it? And it always had a clunky entry into the rest of the... Like, it was really a pretty bad start for the first sector, really. So, yeah, I don't mind. I'm quite a fan of it. Similar to MotoGP. Do you have a screenshot we could look at?
Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
I'm almost tempted to just quickly just jump next door, have a quick break. If you can get a screenshot up, we can have a look at the turn 10. Big send into turn 1. I mean, how impressed would you be if I go from 12th to P1 here? Right, of course they've gone for the one stop, so I'm not going to argue with that. Should we go hard first or medium? Interesting. Could go either way, really. Medium's obviously going to make us faster at the start. We could go hard, right? I'm almost tempted to invert it, really. It lets me. For some reason it doesn't let me. Oh, we got a link here, hang on. Let's just bring the link up. Bear with me. It's very difficult running on one screen. And then I'm using my laptop to see the chat, so I actually have to go on my computer here. Right, let's open this up. So this is what turn 10 looks like. Just waiting for it to come up on stream. Hopefully it will be quick. So long as you're not just watching me talk about the track layout change. There we go. It's there. So old layout was, so you go through turn 9, you go down this little mini straight, and you tighten up here. That's the original. That's our way. It's opening up here. So it's a tighter, earlier version of the MotoGP corner. We want the final chicane out. I think that's universal across everyone. That is the worst part of the circuit. But yeah, I don't mind it. It does make this less of an overtaking spot. So you know, imagine two cars going side by side there. It's a faster entry point now. So you imagine it's going to be quite difficult. Think well, I'm thinking like really exaggerated, like turn 1 at Portimao, where it's kind of, you know, relatively fast corner. So, but again, like I said, there wasn't that much overtaking there anyway, so it's going to be no real loss. They should bank it. Imagine. That's probably what they would have done. They would have gone to Zandvoort and they would have gone to Zandvoort last season and said, "Oh, we really like the banking. We need more of that." If Zandvoort happened last season, they would have banked this corner. So, do we believe that they keep the chicane for better racing? Anyway, let me just leave it here. I just need a quick break. I won't be a second. Okay, yo. Let's go back in. Bank everything. Let's bank maggots and Beckett's. Right, am I being stupid or are they not letting me start on the hard tyre here? For some reason they're not letting me start on the hard. I'm trying to switch the tyres, it's not letting me do that. Ah, there we go, okay. And remove that stint. My god, we're a tenth slower though. Noob. Okay, so we're gonna swap. We're gonna start on the hard, and we're gonna go on a medium. Let's do it. It's been an hour and 20 already. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, I missed the light. Am I brain dead today? I have no idea. I'm so like out of it. Uh-oh. Nick! Mighty dive! Okay, I can already see a couple of medium runners ahead of us, so we're in danger. Ricardo on soft. Why is he so far back here?
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Nick, get the move done, please. Whoa, Danny, Danny, Danny! No! Watch this. Watch this a second. Watch this a second. I almost want to I'm flashing this back. I'm so angry right now at that. What does he want me to do? He's lucky he didn't. Well, was that not a bigger accident? I mean, the Alpha suffered. I'm no. He shouldn't be there. If that was the real world, I would have run him off. Like I was doing. I'm really struggling though, he's on the faster tyre, so I don't really know why I'm fighting it. Whoops, sorry Nick. That was clean. I chose the wrong tyre to start on, I think. I let Nick deal with Danny Rick. I rhymed and didn't even know it there. Quiddles, holy send indeed. Okay, so the two Renault boys are on the medium. So these guys are the well, they're in the driving seat. These are the guys that are going to be taking over at the front, I think. Oh, Ocon and Perez. Now I did a race, not on stream. It was one of my team races, I think. And Carlos Sainz ended up winning this race in the McLaren. In the very first season of my team. So like 2020 performance, Carlos Sainz won it because he one-stopped. Like that's how good the one-stop is. So these two, I need to get involved a little bit here. You kind of want to be ahead. You want to be the guy leading this this group of one-stoppers. Lolo oversteer.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within
Oh, they're coming pretty quick as well.
and in the DRS zone.
I think Ricardo's in a bit of a hurry. Again, got to keep in mind we're on a slower tyre here, so I'm sitting here in the back of my mind thinking I'm falling back from these guys. But we're going to be really strong. This is like think big picture here, guys. We're going to be one-stopping. Everyone, you know, up front are going to be chasing behind us. These two Renault boys are going to get caught up by me as well, or I'm going to be catching them on faster tyres than them as well. The last 10 laps are going to be pretty mad. Heard it here first. If I don't crash in the gravel. Oh shit. It's alright, I will try my best. I'm going to really try hard now. I'm not going to look at stream. Don't need to talk to anyone right now. Nothing can distract me. I'm a man of sheer focus. and determination.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Engine's starting to fall apart a little bit, but it's okay. Nick doing a sterling job there as rear gunner. So Ricardo must have had a grid penalty. I can't imagine him starting on a soft tyre this far down. He's obviously qualified in the top 10 and had to start on that tyre. Whoa, that's Oberstein.
Right, we have a very worn-out MGUK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
I've got a lot of hopes there. Have I told you guys that? Maybe should have taken a bit of front wing out. In a qualifying mode, sure, I don't mind the car being a bit like that, but if I've got to put up with this all race, it could be pretty tricky. At least we've got DRS anyway. Pace is good. Pace is fine.
Ocon is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 19.1. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
I believe Gasly's in 4th, if we're on Gasly watch. Once again, backing up the AlphaTauri. Pretty solid still. 6 races in, they're still up there. Compared to the 3rd best car right now, currently not in the points. Even in the game, Spain is boring. Again, last 10 laps. I promise you, last 10 laps. Hang in there. Hey, I warned you guys in advance as well. You saw the stream title. You knew what you're getting in for today. Okay, so are we going to see these guys come in a second? These soft tyre runners? My money says yes. It looks like they're starting to, well, they'll be gearing up to come in around this time now. Mercedes got a bit of an advantage already. They're quite far ahead of us. Right, let's make a move on Ocon. He's kind of in no man's land here. Got plenty of fuel in the tank. Car feels a little better. Just getting used to how it handles, really. Okay, here we go. First of the runners are in. Quiddles wants to send. Man, the Renault's quick though. Turn 1's not really a braking zone anymore, you know. It's like 4th gear corner. I mean, it was always a hard place to pass anyway. Like with that new track design, that new track layout, I mean seriously, where can you actually outbrake anyone on the new track layout? Serious question. Actually no one. So who went in there? A lot of people. So you had the two, well, one of the Mercs, you had Gasly in, you had Verstappen in. One of the McLaren's filed in as well there. Where have they come out in the traffic? There's a Red Bull that's jumped Mercedes. Am I reading that right? Was that right? Was that always the position? There's a Merc that's fallen behind and the Red Bull there. Okay, here comes everyone else. Right, so this is actually the fight for the lead. Okay, so it's the 2 Renaults and the 2 Racing Points leading the one-stop charge. So we'll be at the front. This is our lead group now. The question is now, when do they catch us up? I thought it was a Merc 1-2 as well. I thought it was as well. Whoa. Too much power too early there. Right, so you've got Magnussen on the medium as well. Ricardo's gone in as well, just for those that are interested behind. So these guys all seemingly two-stopping. They have to be. There's no way the hard tyre will make it from this, even this early in the race. There's certainly no way the medium will make it as well. They're locked in. So you've got the Merc boys, they're already at the turn 10 hairpin. For those, well, you can see on the track map the 2 turquoisey kind of dots. They've got a lot of cars to pass, so it looks like Verstappen's ahead of both of them. Am I right? Verstappen's ahead of both the Mercs. What kind of witchcraft has happened there? Nick is faster than me, let him go. How about I get stuffed? Looking at Perez open the gap up here though. Leaving Ocon vulnerable now because he doesn't have DRS. Let's try and make something happen. I need to get past anyway. So Verstappen doesn't have many cars to clear, you know. They're looking really good. They're looking really quick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bit of oversteer on the curb there. Wasn't even a case of too much curb, it just snapped there. Like, you always go over that curb, that's the racing line. Ah, not a great exit. Let's see what we can do. Got a lot of energy to play with, so
We're leading our teammate by 1.8
closing.
seconds.
Not enough though. Need to be a lot closer than that. And not sideways through the final chicane. That would probably help us a long way. Tyre's still holding up quite well though. Lap times are pretty consistent across the board. Oh, bit grass there. So look at the race leaders already, or the 2-stop race leaders.
Power output will be less than optimal.
You've got, so they're through turn 6 at the moment. Sorry, turn 5. Corner numbers are hard, I know. They are caught behind an Alfa Romeo at the moment though. So I'm assuming everyone that they're getting through right now is actually a one-stop. So it's all legitimately for position right now. So they're not just going through traffic for the hell of it. Everyone ahead of them is on the medium tyre, or the hard tyre. Right, that was clean. Much clean. Here we go. Much cleaner. I can't English. Here we go. Let's move. Got it done in before the braking zone as well.
Nice move. Good job.
I was a little worried about Perez getting away. But we're hanging in there. He was 2 seconds ahead at some point. Yes, we got an overtake. Can you believe it? Hard to do here, believe it or not. Yeah, we're in good shape. Like, look at the tyres we're on. Compare the tyres to them. Obviously, they're falling off. They're gonna stop obviously before us. So obviously they're at a point where starting to struggle a bit with the tyres. Ocon was visibly sliding there. And Perez, I imagine, is not going to last too long either. Verstappen's still behind that Alfa Romeo, you know. Still behind. I think that Alfa Romeo is getting a boost from Grosjean. No, sorry, it's not Grosjean. It would be George Russell in the Haas. George Russell's driving the Haas this season. Yeah, so there's a Haas pulling an Alfa Romeo along in the DRS, and it's helping him defend against Verstappen, it looks like. Which is helping our cause a treat, to be honest. Like, the longer they can stay behind, the better. Still behind. Just had to have a quick look because I thought I was going to curse it then. He's still behind. Turn 7 and 8 is very tricky because the rear end is just sliding, and I'm trying to just hold the throttle a little bit just so there's, like, you know, a bit of downforce kicking in through the corner. But it just snaps all the time. On throttle, off throttle, doesn't matter. I'm feeling very loose through that middle part of the lap, especially turn 9 as well. I can kind of take it flat, but I can't. I have to feather the steering wheel. I have to be so delicate. Very difficult to do on the controller. Let's check the pace. Nick's kind of fallen away into a race of his own here, it looks like. Which is fine. If he can still get points from this position, he would do very well. That train is still... yeah, they're still together. As soon as those medium tyres go into the pits, and that's going to happen now, this lap, next lap, that's when I start sweating. We'll see how fast the Red Bull is. And that wasn't a marker that I wanted to set down. Let's see how fast Red Bull really are. That wasn't a challenge to Max Verstappen. That was please don't. I've got a family. I need this. Perez still staying out. Perez, super tyre saver.
Keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
When are they telling me to go in? Lap 19.
You're pulling out a second lap.
So they must be in next then, because my team are telling me that the mediums will last 14 laps then, if I'm going in on lap 19. So these guys must be in this lap, or next. If you're Ocon. I won't double stack them. Verstappen is past the Alfa Romeo. Just in case anyone's interested, because, you know, that's kind of relevant for our race. Done us a right favour though for a couple of laps, just holding those guys up. Now it's the two Mercs that are stuck behind.
We expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Oh, Perez still going. I mean, he's got pace. He's pulling away. Well, we're even, anyway. Alright, Ocon's in first. So Perez has shot himself in the foot then. That's not good. Why does that happen? Nick is not in for some reason. Magnussen is in. Russell is not. Oh, there's Max. 12 seconds behind. That's the gap. Now we can see. Oh my word, and Max is passed. So he's got a clean run now. Okay, it's squeaky bum time. This is where it gets real, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so 12.5 seconds that gap. Let's all look together as that gap closes down so fast that I'm barely going to have time to blink here. Nah, saying that, you know, when I pit for mediums, that's around the time he's going to make his second stop as well. So we're going to be on the same tyre then. So, shouldn't have too much difference in tyre life at that stage in the race. Alright, Sergio's in. God, I hope he doesn't get undercut.
Perez is in the pits.
Not just for his sake, but for mine actually. Now that I think about it, I've got a couple of laps now that I've got to survive with these guys on fresher tyres. So surely I'm going to lose position to all of these guys. Why did you guys make me start on hard? It's undercut risk that I've just accidentally fell into that I just didn't realise until now. Shit. Okay. Got 3 more laps. Sorry, 4 more laps. Gasly in 5th. Gasly chat goes wild. Not really challenging those front runners though. So he could be in for a bad result here as well when all these strategies play out. I'll have a faster tyre. Yeah. We'll have a faster tyre. Yeah, it's true. We'll have a faster tyre than the other one stoppers. What I wanted though is, ideally I wanted to be ahead of Perez really through this phase. Or once these stops all roll out, because I want to be the lead one stopper really. That's a fast lap.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
No biggie. Just a second. Cool. 3 laps to go. Quiddles' faith in Gasly does not waver. Good. You're a true fan. I mean, he's having a banging season. Just not quite what you wanted. Started to fall apart as the races have gone on. Relatively speaking, i.e. he's not won a race ever again after that opening race at Bahrain.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
Nah, they look fine. Not worried about that. Come on, 2 more laps. Our fans have changed since mid-2019. Yeah, it doesn't... It's strange, isn't it? It is very strange. Like, you know, it's just the power of good PR though, you know what I mean? He has a couple of good races in a car that shouldn't be in that, or you know, should be in that position, you know. Let's face it, the AlphaTauri's capable of getting those results, clearly. But people go crazy for it. It's just an enigma at Red Bull though, isn't it? It's just, like you just can't judge it really. It's so strange. Like, yeah, at the end of 2019 didn't think much of Gasly, and now obviously he's just had the season of his life. Now all of a sudden he's back on people's radars. Yeah. We are a fickle lot. It's true. a lot of people calling for Hamilton to retire and not extend his contract. You know, everyone praying for it. But if that did happen, you know, you'd have the whole of them. You know, you'd have those exact same guys coming back in, going, "Oh, we'll miss you, Lewis. You were so good for the sport." Blah 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 blah. So, yeah. Okay, during this lap, you know what? The gap hasn't really. It's 8.2, so we lost what? We are just losing a second per lap. It's a good position to be in, especially going on to the medium now. This is a good strategy right now. Just depends where we fall out now between Perez and Ocon. Okay, in we go. Went okay. Okay, stint. Just had to run our own race. That's all we could do, really. Especially from 11th, yeah. No, we were 12. 12.
Complete, go now.
Sweet. Gonna end up with a bit of overtaking. Let's see.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Oh, there's a car there. Who is it? It's Albon. It's alright, not gonna worry too much. We're ahead of Perez though. Wow, we actually beat Perez on the overcut. Aha, no, this is good. So, probably, hopefully, no more overtaking. What we're going to be looking at is behind. But even then, Red Bull came in just the same time. Verstappen has come in as well, and so we have exactly the same tyres now, exactly the same tyre life. It is a pure performance race now. So now we'll see how shit we are in in race trim. We were really poor in qualifying today. Just didn't have speed at all. Didn't have the lap time at all. Verstappen's still got a job to do though. Yeah, it looks like traffic did blight Perez a little bit. I'm not complaining. Worked out quite well though. Okay, so those are the two stoppers all filing in, so we're leading the race. Legit. Verstappen's only 5 seconds behind now, so he gained time. So now it's just a case of run the fuck away, because Verstappen's coming, boys.
Okay, clear.
Why is there a yellow? Verstappen's breaking down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. I cursed it, didn't I? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so Hamilton is now the threat. Well, I say that, Sergio's right behind me as well. So I wonder if the tyres, well, will the tyres hold on as long as the hards here? Well, they won't, but will I get far enough away before the performance drops? No safety car yet. Which is fine by me. Oh shit. Just a full 1 second slower than Lewis that lap. on the same tyre. Very cool. There he is! Oh! Oh snap! From out of nowhere! I make that 2 retirements in the 6 races this season for Pierre Gasly. Oh, Pierre Gasly just broke down. Let's just have a sneaky quick look. There's a Williams just like, come on mate, hurry up. Where's that Kvyat? It's probably Kvyat. Anyway, Gasly's broken down as well. Just in case you guys needed to know that. And it's not even a full safety car, it's just a virtual. Rubbish. And it's ending now anyway. What was the point? Why would you do it in the middle of a corner as well? Ugh. Does that mean DRS is disabled? Perez is right behind me. Oh, Pierre. There it is.
The teammate behind is 7.2 seconds.
Sergio's looking quick, you know, guys. Medium tire's not really working that well. Yeah, the VSC was enabled and ended, and the car was still on track. Yeah, of course. That VSC was pointless. There's a Mercedes last though. Do you see that? On the start-finish line. Bottas in last place at the moment. Pretty accurate to real life. Having that as a virtual safety car. Or do you mean Bottas being last? Alright, it's a better lap. We needed one like that. Just a clean one where I'm not looking at chat for a lap. Count one up to 4th. There's still more than 7 laps to go. He's a second faster. He's got to pass some cars though still. So we're being protected right now by the 2 Renault boys. Bottas isn't a threat, it's okay. Don't understand why he's so far back, but anyway. Got plenty of fuel to play with as well. We'll try and defend as best we can. I think Hamilton's just pulled a second though on that lap. He's got a bit of clean air for a couple of laps. It's going to be shit, isn't it? Hamilton's going to win. It's going to be another double winner here potentially. The odds are looking likely. Perez might do it. But it's either me or Hamilton, it looks like. It could have been Max. We could have had 5 winners in the first 6 races. Max is cursed as well, it looks like.
Power from the engine is down. There's a significant amount of wear on the engine now.
No, that looks fine. Oh, Nick Latifi again. I'm gonna lap you already. Oh, because I had a pit stop, didn't I? Caught him pretty quickly. Go on, Nick, let me through. Thank you all. Remember, if I win this race, I have to up the difficulty. I don't remember agreeing that. Did I? Oh no, I'm accidentally breaking down. Oh no, my power unit. They told me to save the engine. Oh, why is my car all of a sudden going very, very slow? We'll talk about it next race. Come on, after qualifying, could you have blamed me though for not wanting to turn the difficulty up? Like, how am I meant to do that? How am I meant to find the second? I mean, I might not, but why is the third fastest car 1 second off and out of the top 10? You know what I mean? It's been a total fluke anyway, because Verstappen would have won this. Just saying. Right, Hamilton needs to clear Ocon this lap. And he's done it. Just a 4.7 seconds behind now. How am I going to tell what difficulty to go on? Like, what do you want me to go on? Serious question. 108, I think you said last time, actually. Really? You think I can do that? I mean, that being said, we're now coming up to a lot of circuits where I did get some pretty inflated results last season. So, perhaps 110 or no balls.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
I should just disable chat. Why do I have you guys involved? You're bad influence. Like I said earlier. I don't want... I'm going to do the next one 110, aren't I? Isn't there a difficulty calculator on Reddit? Is there? God, there's everything on Reddit. How does that work? 110 and inters. Oh yeah, don't forget we are at Monaco next time. 110 at Monaco would be funny. To who? It'd be hilariously tragic, I imagine. What does this Reddit calculator do? I never knew it existed, so I'm gonna have to look it up. Do you have a link to it at all? Can you find it? So then we can talk about it after the race. Hamilton's only 2.4 behind. He just ghosted in. I've not been paying any attention again. My pace is okay. It's just obviously not the same as Lewis Hamilton at the moment. He's the only two-stopper up here though. Something major happened between everyone else. We know Verstappen retired. We knew Gasly had these difficulties as well. But Hamilton is on his own on the map. Like the rest, Nick de Vries is in 5th. He's in 5th at the moment. We're getting a 1st and a 5th place as it stands. This is amazing.
There's 5 laps
I think I have to do a few time trials and it tells you the difficulty. Well, I've done a time trial at every track, if that helps. Already. Or does it need me to do it again? And bear in mind, some of those time trials actually at the circuits we're coming up to have been without a setup as well, so... we'll give it a try though. I can use the time I put on the leaderboard at Monaco as a reference. Consistent lap again. Oh, Hamilton, please don't pass. Come on, Sergio, hang in there. Surviving for a lap at least. Got another lap. Okay, now it's getting tense. This is just getting too familiar now, isn't it? A Merc always chasing us in the closing stages. This one's a bit trickier though with the there's no tyre difference actually, that's a lie. It's exactly the same. We're just bad here compared to the other two. We're going the same speed as a Renault on hard tyres. That's how well it's going. Give Perez DRS. It's a good strategy, really. This is going to backfire miserably. You should have it right. Imagine it backfires and he overtakes me instead.
3 seconds.
That seemed to help him big time that time though. Might as well use the fuel, seeing as we've got it.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Oh, a bit of oversteer, had to lift. Do some 2016 Verstappen-esque defending. I'll try. I mean, to be fair, Max Verstappen's biggest defence in 2016 was that Kimi Räikkönen was the car behind. Kimi done nothing from what I remember in that race. Just followed him home. Done nothing else. I think we're good again. Is Hamilton going to have a run though? That's the question. I think he's alright. I think he's okay. Yeah, I think he's alright. Two more laps. Come on, Sergio, hang in there. Do it for your old team.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Very wobbly through that. Yeah, 2016 was the year that Verstappen got really got a lot of complaints. Yeah, well, I was talking about the Spanish race in particular. I don't think there was any dangerous moves there. It just wasn't. I just don't remember Kimi trying or having a run anyway, at least. Right, last lap. Can we survive? I think we're gonna be okay. Perez has got in. Should have DRS again.
This is your final lap of the race.
It's close, but no dice. This is good. Strategy's paid off well here. I intentionally gave Perez DRS. Yes, that's what I did. It wasn't just me being slow. Perez being quick through that part of the lap. Oh my god! Holy shit. That was close. Oh, they're still side by side. No, he's gonna do it. Got so much grip. Oh dear. Sergio, you had one more. You had half a lap to go. Just keep it on the road. Lewis is right there, but just keep it on the road. Survived. Survived.
That's a race win. You've really been great today.
The strats! To be honest, I really thought I was going to qualify in the top 10 today, so I'd be forced onto the 2-stop. But thanks to my shit performance... Actually, that's a lie. I thought I'd done a good lap in qualifying. I was legitimately 1 second off the pace. Quiddles, you called it. Again. 110%. The people demand it. Not even driver of the day, you kidding me? I didn't even see it. I will have to look.
And it's really nice to see a Grand Prix won in that manner. A race surely that will satisfy the purists today.
Nick de Vries, 5th place.
The Racing Point
So good.
Very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent
I need to change that acceleration.
teamwork and a well-deserved first place finish.
James has got to go. James, I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your company. I don't know when I'll be back yet. I need to make a decision. But I'll see you at some point this week, I'm sure. Okay, let's see the results.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the driver's standings.
Good race.
After today's impressive result, we have a new points leader. So, Anthony Davidson, who would
A lot of one-stoppers in the top 10.
Difficult call.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's just so gifted at getting
5 one-stoppers made it in.
and he showed that today.
Just shows you how strong it is.
The constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, a strong weekend.
I don't even understand what happened to Bottas. No, he was so far behind in the end.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us.
Anyway, so yep, we won. That's our 3rd in a row, and pretty much we've been followed again within a second by a Mercedes on that occasion again. Who 4-stopped? Wait, hang on. Was it Bottas? 4-stop. Bottas was listening to chat. Never listen to chat, Valtteri. Yeah, so we beat Hamilton. Done quite well to do that as well. I think, well, Max would have done it, wouldn't he? Let's face it. He was far enough ahead. He would have had enough time to dispatch us. So I think Verstappen probably would have won that. So Hamilton 2nd, though. Perez 3rd. Both Renaults done well. Nick de Vries. He's coming. He's coming of age. Good race from him. It was just literally a one-stop strategy. So, I'm not putting him down, because to put him down would to put my strategy down. So, good effort anyway. Charles. Look at the gap though. There was such a big gap between the top 5 and everyone else. 14 seconds. That's a long time. Leclerc and Albon snuck in. Albon's lost that rivalry now, by the way. Ricciardo snuck into the points on a 2-stop though. Unfortunate. Anyone else? No other big names really to talk about. Gasly obviously retired, so he's falling back through no fault of his own. So he's having his almost great start to the season ruined. Let's see how that affects the standings then. So we extend the lead. So Hamilton was 5 points behind. Now it's 12. Quick maths there. Bottas. Wow, we've just pulled away from everyone else. this was so close two races ago, and now it's just fallen back. Part of that is obviously due to Verstappen and Gasly retiring again. Because look at the points. Look how far behind they are. Verstappen's 52, Gasly's 62. They would have many more points than that right now, or they should have. So that's very, very harsh. Bottas no scored as well. So 3rd, 4th and 5th all no scored. Ricciardo practically no scored. Leclerc doesn't matter. They all just lost points. So anyway, done quite well to but we made the best of our situation anyway, and we still lead as a result. Nick de Vries up to 12th though. Got some big points, more than doubled his total so far this season. Constructors then, so we pulled the gap. Mercedes was so far ahead anyway, so that's still a relatively big gap. I expect they'll keep extending that again in a normal race. They would. Red Bull ahead of AlphaTauri. Nothing big there. Haas scored points. Well done, K-Mag. That's basically it. Nothing else of note.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it so easy.
Okay.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
Where's the what traffic answer? What traffic? No traffic. No struggle. Apparently that's a durability boost. Do I think Alex learned from his battle from me? I hope he learned never to mess with me again. Flex. Now we've learned that they need a better car.
We all underestimated you, didn't we? Appreciate your time.
Cool. Alright. Show us this rivalry. Job done. Give me that acclaim. Cool, and back we go. Okay, I think that's it. So that's advanced time. I don't think there's any parts we can buy. We don't have the money for it now.
Parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Monaco next. Well, shit. That came around quick, didn't it? And these parts are looking a little battered now. They are past their expiry now. These parts. Some of them I'm going to keep in actually. No, the energy store. Well, the energy store should be lasting that long anyway. But some parts, some could probably do another race, especially at Monaco, which shouldn't be that intense on the power unit. The gearbox we can change. Great. So a bit of a refresh, which is good for us. Okay, let's end it there though. So, when am I back? Good question. Let's see. It won't be tomorrow. It's almost like I'm a celebrity. I'm just it could be Thursday. Seriously, it could be Thursday. So it's either going to be Thursday or some point at the weekend. I think I'm free at the weekend. Most of the weekend. Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be either then. So it's either going to be Thursday or it's either going to be the weekend. So I'll see how I feel on Thursday. That's 2 days away, so that's quite a way away. So maybe I will do it on Thursday. If I really feel like doing Monaco straight after work. If not, I'll do it fresh when I'm feeling a bit better on the weekend. Cool. So just if you need, well, you'll know when I'm streaming because I'll put the stream up on my YouTube channel in advance. You'll get your notification come up. So make sure you're just subscribed over there. to keep an eye out. And then I'll see you hopefully. Well, it'll either be 5 o'clock on Thursday or it's going to be sometime at the weekend. I've not quite decided then. We can probably do a longer stream, maybe do 2 races actually. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys anyway. It's been great company. I've actually had a lot of fun today. Like, the chat's just been going the whole time as well. And I hope you enjoyed the race as well. We'll talk about difficulty next time. Stevie linked me to that calculator, so I'm going to go and take a look at that. And we can argue about difficulty next time. And we'll go from there. So